told Harry Campbell, the rideshare guy, at lunch the other day, I said, listen, keep your surveys coming. They are the best of the best. You have so many people participating and we get really good data. Now, when it came to Lyft releasing its first safety study, you can go over these numbers. I'm going to leave the link below. Talk about the fatal physical assaults, 2017, 18, and 19. Then they break it down in sexual assaults, non-consensual kissing of a non-sexual body part, non-consensual touching of a sexual body part, non-consensual kissing of a sexual body part, attempted non-consensual sexual penetration, non-consensual sexual penetration. You'll see that 2017, 2018, and then 2019, the numbers go up and up and up. In fact, 2019 is pretty horrific. What do we do about this? So let's jump forward to this part of the article, steps towards safety. Lyft has a long list of safety features, which I don't agree with. They don't really have a long list of safety features, right? And measures that are already in place to help ensure driver and passenger safety. Examples include, but are not limited to, background checks on drivers, unfortunately not on riders, community safety education, verifying the ride vehicle information, cross-street pickup and drop-off locations for anonymity, ability to share current location information, emergency help at the press of a button, and more. We have 911 for that. The in-app feature 911 usually doesn't work or responds very late, so I don't really like it at all. And then, one thing that both Lyft and Uber are testing is obviously verifying rider ID. They shouldn't just be testing it. It should be mandatory. It should be in every city, every country. The rider should have to identify themselves. In certain circumstances, unfortunately, riders who use anonymous methods of payment, such as prepaid cards, gift cards, Venmo, or PayPal, are required to provide additional identification before riding with Lyft, right? That riffraff, my friends, needs to come off the platform. For now, this is only in select markets, sadly, and under those type of situations, if this was added for all rides, it would add a layer of security, and it is feasible since both companies already make their scooter and e-bike riders verify their ID to have access to the product, because they're scared that it's going to get stolen, right? They could also do a lot more to encourage the use of dash cams for drivers. Dash cams are a great insurance policy to prevent anything from ever happening in the first place. Even better if you can find one like Displayride. That's the one I swear on. It looks big there, but it's only the size of my hand, right? So come back here, you can see how big it is. Displayride, right? Displayride. Here's the thing about Displayride. It uploads video to their cloud in real time, so you'll be in good hands, right? That footage, even if the rider or whoever decides to commit the crime grabs the dash cam and thinks, oh, I'm taking the evidence away. Too late, buddy. This is already in the cloud with Displayride. So we'll leave the link below. Harry is such a fan of this company, as am I. He actually came on as an advisor, as did I. Displayride provides drivers with a dash cam that will automatically record your rideshare rides, recording audio optional and video at all times, day and night. Now, when I was in Beverly Hills having lunch with Harry, we went over safety, and we said, Torsten, I said, Harry, we can do so much more. We got to just keep on pushing. They are not doing the job, and I'm talking about the executive trash, Dara, John Zimmer, Tony, all of them are not doing anything about safety. They think that this 911 feature is this, fantastic gimmick that they came up with. No, doesn't even work. It's already been out. People use 911 if they need to use 911. We need real safety features. So that is why Harry and I teamed up with Displayride, and we were trying to keep as many people as safe as possible. This little gadget, this is the new updated version. Whatever is filmed frontwards and backwards, both ways, is automatically uploaded into the cloud. So listen carefully. If need be, it can be shared with the police. Arrests can be made. If need be, it can go to insurance. It can go to Uber and Lyft in case people start making, wrongful accusations. It's all in the cloud, folks. Go check it out below. So Harry is a big fan of them. I'm a big fan. And it was an absolute no-brainer. So the video is then wirelessly uploaded and stored, ready for you to access at any time if you need it. They even boast that they can share the video proof directly with the platform in question to help support your case if falsely accused. As mentioned, this safety study was delayed and is Lyft's first ever report. Rideshare companies tend to be more reactive than proactive, as drivers have complained about safety issues for a long time. This channel talks about safety issues. I'm one of the YouTubers that talks about safety every single day. If I can save a life here or there, I have done my job. My channel is worth it, right? So if I can prevent a death, if I can prevent a sexual assault, the rideshare professor, have done my job. It's worth it to me. What about when drivers report things that go wrong, yet deal with an ineffective customer service rep? We know about it. Again, this is yet another issue drivers have complained about. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't the full number of issues reported by drivers, given rideshare's notoriously unhelpful customer service. Thank you for saying that, Harry. On the other hand, the media has a tendency to sensationalize. Got to get those clicks, and the media was overly harsh on Lyft. No wonder they took so long to release this data. As Harry comments, at a certain level, we should applaud the companies for releasing this data, since we know there will be some bad headlines, but it's the right thing to do. How can a dash cam help? I've already mentioned how this can help. While ideally the burden for not getting assaulted while driving would be on would-be perpetrators, you never really know when someone could snap. That quiet, sleepy drunk in the backseat could suddenly wake up and be very angry about being in your car. Correct. So, Abdul Kasim of Displayride, friend of mine, friend of Harry's, he said some important characteristics of a good dash cam camera include both inside and outside recording simultaneously day and night. This includes video and, where allowed, audio. In addition, you'll want to make sure the video is saved automatically to the cloud so you can pull it whenever you need. Displayride offers all of that and more, but no matter what camera you go with, it's crucial to have something that can record what's going on in the event of an accident. So what are drivers saying about the study? We reached out on social media about the news of the study to see what drivers really think of Lyft, their safety features, and the report. Stop allowing rides by people not verified. That's the number one. And I keep on preaching it. I'll keep on preaching it until Uber and Lyft listen and act. Stop allowing rides by people not verified. Nothing worse than expecting one rider and getting another. You don't know if it's just a big favor or you're just getting set up by someone who stole a phone and you're the next on the hit parade. At least make the app name the account owner, list their friends' names, and then Lyft and Uber can run a quick background check. Thank you for saying that. Under the verify feature listed out by Lyft, it doesn't really specify if, when, how passengers are verified before joining the app. Drivers must undergo a background check, and the passenger has the driver's vehicle information to ensure they are getting into the correct vehicle. But there's nothing turned on its head to protect drivers in the same fashion. There's always more to do and always more than can be done to help ensure the safety of everyone involved. I hope Lyft uses this information and feedback to continue evolving their safety practices. Drivers, what stood out to you about the Lyft assault study? Comment below so Harry can see that. And then, guys, go to displayride.com, check it out. The fact that this is uploaded into the cloud and can be used later is gold, my friends. Have a good one.